Jeev Milkha Singh, Arjun Atwal, Daniel Chopra, Shubhkamna and many other golfing stars. Witness all the twists and turns from one of the biggest golfing extravaganzas on Indian soil. The Shubhkamna Champions Golf. Watch golf come alive on Neo Sports. Welcome to Shubhkamna Champions Golf, a unique golfing extravaganza held on Indian soil. The inaugural edition of the event featured 10 international tour members and 20 winners from the PGTI. Hosted by ace Indian golfer Jeev Milkha Singh, this 3-day championship was played on a stroke play format over 54 holes. The only invitational event held so far in India, backers hoped it would help the game grow in the country.
I think it'll create a buzz because across the world there are a lot of invitational tournaments for the legend players happens. This is the first time it is happening in India. I feel this will give a different platform to all the golfing community.
Playing golf all over the world, we see Jack Nicklaus, Arnold Palmer, Greg Norman, all these guys doing tournaments hosted by them, giving it back to the sport and to the players, and I just thought that why not in India we should have one like this.
The star-studded lineup here included 6 times Asian Tour winner Jeev Milkha Singh, the PGA Tour winners Daniel Chopra and Arjun Atwal. The tournament also featured players like Shubhkamna, Rahul Ganji, Jyoti Randhawa, Anirban Lahiri and the informed Gaganjeet Bhullar. The top guns of Indian golf appreciated Jeev's efforts to host the event and looked very keen to rub shoulders before heading into the season-ending break.
Jeev has been our figurehead for a long time, and for him to take this initiative is really nice. It's also a nice way to end the year, and it's good to be back playing in such lovely weather.
Jeev has done a fantastic job and Shubhkamna has done a fantastic job hosting us this week. I think, just the dates that he's organized, for us, or all of us to be here at this time makes a lot of sense.
The opening round of the Shubhkamna Champions Golf belonged to Swedish golfer Daniel Chopra. The 2-time winner on the PGA Tour came out all guns blazing and fired an incredible round of 8 under 64. Chopra's round was aided by an eagle, 8 birdies and 2 bogeys. After round 1, he enjoyed a 2-stroke lead over Anurag Rohana and Ajitesh Sandhu. The winner of the DLF Masters this season on the PGTI Tour, Sandhu also had a great outing on day 1. The 24-year-old pro from Chandigarh carded a bogey-free round of 6 under 66 to secure the 2nd spot. Anurag Rohana of Sri Lanka also fired a bogey-free round of 66. Rohana's putter was on fire and he didn't drop a single shot throughout the day. So this is what the leaderboard looked like at the end of round 1, with Daniel Chopra with a 2-stroke lead over Ajitesh Sandhu and Anurag Rohana, Gaganjeet Bhullar in 4th place and a 3-way tie for the 5th.
I putted beautifully, obviously, and I kept the ball in play, which is key around this golf course with all the tree-lined fairways. You've got to hit it straight.
Daniel Chopra continued his good work on day 2 of the Shubhkamna Champions Golf Championship as he led the field at 12 under. The pro from Orlando, Florida hit the ball really well, but occasionally his putter let him down. His bogey-free round of 4 under par featured birdies on the 1st, 7th, 15th and 17th hole. Daniel was followed by Shiv Kapoor at 10 under. Shiv looked in superb form and he carded a round of 6 under 66 on day 2. His round featured 7 birdies and a bogey. Later, Shiv was joined by Gaganjeet Bhullar, who fired his second successive round of 5 under 67. Anirban Lahiri also kept his title hopes alive as he was 6 under on the penultimate day of the event. And this is what the leaderboard looked like at the end of 2 rounds, with Anirban Lahiri in 4th and a 3-way tie for 5th between Mukesh Kumar, Shamim Khan and Abhijit Singh Chadha.
I played just as well as I did yesterday. Just wasn't able to make as many putts as I did yesterday. Which makes it feel a little bit frustrating when you're out there. I feel like you're playing just as well. But experience helps you understand that you can't score just as well every single day. So I was very happy just to keep it bogey free.
To attract more kids towards the game, Shubhkamna hosted a junior golf clinic with Daniel Chopra and Gaganjeet Bhullar. It was fun time for all these kids as they got a few handy tips from their favorite golfers.
Experience in the clinic has been lovely, and it is very good to see all the children learning from such big players. It has been such a big inspiration for us.
Welcome back. Before we start the final day's proceedings, let's find out what the players think about their chances of winning here.
I think it'll be tight now. I thought Daniel was going to run away with it, but our Indian boys are chasing him.
It's a 4-horse race as of now, and that makes for very exciting golf because all 4 of us will be going out all guns blazing.
But on the course, there's no friends, there's no holds barred, and I'm going to go hard at him.
The way I'm striking the ball, as I said, anything is possible in this game.
Such a good field. You're the top 30 in India, so anyone can come out firing any day, and you've just got to be on the top of your game.
I'm just looking forward to playing solid golf.
The guy who holds a lot of putts is going to win.
Experience counts in this game, that I know for sure. But I think Gaganjeet also has a good chance.
Right, this is what the leaderboard looked like at the start of round 3. Shiv went on to birdie on hole 1. Good start to the day for him. Meanwhile, Daniel bogeyed on the first hole. And that was a little disappointment for the overall leader, who was 2 shots ahead. On hole 2, Daniel went on to birdie that and got a stroke back, while Shiv also went on to birdie hole 2 to set his chances up for a title march. Moving on to the action that took place on hole 4 in the final round, Shiv went on to birdie that hole as well. And with that, 3 birdies for the day, and he was with a 1-shot lead. Now joining action on hole 5 with Shiv Kapoor teeing off. It's a 13 under overall. A very smart approach to the pin, getting the ball onto the green. Daniel meanwhile teeing off. Rounds of 64 and 68 put him in a 2-shot lead going into the final round. He gets onto the approach to the pin on this par 3 190-yarder, lining up for a challenging birdie putt. Which he sinks with style, does Daniel, and goes level along with Shiv at 13 under. This battle is going down to the wire. Anirban Lahiri meanwhile on hole 6 with a birdie putt. Overhitting it. That's disappointing for him. Hole 6, remember, is a par 4. 425-yarder as he manages to sink the par putt, stays at 11 under. Back to Shiv meanwhile on hole 5. Oh, and he's missed that birdie putt that would have put him in the sole lead. Settles for par on hole 5, stays in the joint lead along with Daniel. Meanwhile, Anirban Oh, his putter's letting him down today. Missed a par putt there on hole 7. Oh, gets a bogey. Goes to 10 under. Remember, he had rounds of 69 and 66. And was playing at 2 under prior to this hole. 1 under for the day for him. Shiv Kapoor in the meantime with a birdie putt on hole 6. Challenging one it was. He's missed that. Remember, hole 6 is a par 4. Have to go for a par putt now. But Daniel in the meantime with a birdie putt. When he misses that as well, right from the edge of the green, had a chance to take a sole lead. Gaganjit in the meantime now. Oh, their putters really are letting them down. It was a par putt that he's missed. Settles for a bogey there, goes to 9 under. Oh, that's disappointment for him. Shiv meanwhile now with a par putt coming up. Sinks that, stays at 13 under. At the moment in the joint lead with Daniel, will have to make this par putt, which he does. The pressure was on him. That was relatively easy. So joint lead for Shiv and Daniel Chopra. Meanwhile, Shamim Khan on hole 8 with his third shot. Good approach to the pin, getting the ball onto the green on this challenging par 5, 550 yard. Daniel in the meantime. A very good approach to the pin on the 7th hole. Shiv with a birdie putt. And that's a magnificent birdie that Shiv has managed to putt on hole 7. Goes to 14 under. And now he's turning the screws on Daniel Chopra, who will be under pressure. Oh, and he's missed a relatively easy birdie putt. Will be disappointed with that. Pressure showing up. Stays on par for this hole and stays at 13 under. Now 1 shot behind the leader. That's the scenario for Daniel Chopra. Shamim Khan in the meantime with the birdie putt on hole 8, which he sinks and goes to 9 under. This has been a good day of golf for Shiv Kapoor. Third shot there on hole 8. Gets it to the pin. Remember, this is a par 5. Daniel in the meantime with a birdie putt, which he sinks. And now goes to 14 under. He's tied for the lead. But remember, Shiv has got a birdie putt coming up on the same hole. Meanwhile, it's Gaganjit Bhullar with a birdie putt on hole 8. And he sinks that to move to 10 under now. Remember, played a par on hole 7. And he's tied for 3rd place at the moment with Anirban Lahiri at 10 under. But Shiv Kapoor now sinks that birdie putt and moves into the sole lead at 15 under. He is 1 stroke clear of Daniel Chopra with 8 holes gone, and a quick confirmation of that coming up on the leaderboard. The champ at the moment, Shiv Kapoor. Let's hear more about him from himself.
I'm a pretty laid-back guy for the most part, you know. Passionate about golf, but passionate about a lot of other things. Love my cricket, love my food. You know, just a pretty easygoing guy, not really your stereotypical professional golfer. I want to try and win the Order of Merit in Asia. That's the goal I've set for myself. Try and be #1 in Asia, and you know, obviously try and get my card back in Europe as well. So I've got a couple of goals that I need to work hard in the off-season to accomplish. I would probably say winning the Volvo Masters of Asia in 2005. That really gave me the fillip and the confidence to, you know, sort of go forward and believe in myself and know that I have got what it takes to be a pro golfer. last couple of years, losing my card in Europe and, sort of searching for something in my golf swing and being a bit frustrated and second guessing myself, but I'm out of that phase now and onwards and forwards. I like food, I like movies, I like adrenaline. I'm like an adrenaline junkie. I like skydiving, scuba diving. I'll do a bunch of different things, so I'm pretty diverse in that sense. Yeah, it was a few years ago. I was playing in Taiwan and I was bending down to look over my putt on the 18th hole. My pants ripped all the way from the bottom all the way up, and it was pretty hilarious in front of all the galleries. I won't want to share that on camera.
Welcome back to Shubhkamna Champions Golf being played at the Noida Golf Course. The final round has seen a turnaround at the 10th hole, and that is where the tables turn dramatically. Shiv Kapoor still in the lead. This Daniel Chopra, who's in fact dropped a shot and now at 13 under, 2 strokes behind the leader. With his third shot on hole 11 there, approaching the pin, setting himself up for par. But this is Shiv Kapoor with a par putt lined up. Oh, and he's just underhit that. Gets a bogey there, moves to 14 under, dropping his first shot today. Mukesh Kumar in the meantime, getting that birdie putt in, goes to 6 under. This is his first birdie of the day, and it's come on the back 9. That hasn't been the most productive day for him. Gaganjeet Bhullar in the meantime, now on hole 11 with a birdie putt. Remember, he dropped a shot on hole 10. That was a turning point for a lot of golfers today. Sinks the birdie putt as Gaganjeet Bhullar goes back to 10 under. Remember, had that bogey that we talked about on hole 10 as he hit into the water, as did Daniel Chopra. Gets a par putt in now on hole 11, stays at 13 under, 1 stroke behind the leader. Mukesh Kumar in the meantime gets a birdie putt and goes to 7 under. Played a par on hole 13 and now a birdie on 14. Second shot for Shiv on hole 14. Some good approach onto the green. Remember, he played a par on hole 12 and 13, but Daniel now with his second shot. Remember, this is a par 5, hole 14, a 528 yarder, and oh, that's hit the crowd at the side of the green before trickling away off the green. Shiv in the meantime missing that eagle putt. It was downhill and was a challenging one. Meanwhile, Daniel with his third shot now. Missing that. Oh, could have had an eagle there and put pressure on Shiv. Now gets a birdie and is tied for the lead. This is going to be challenging now for Shiv Kapoor. Will have to make this birdie putt, which he sinks. So he is in the lead as Shiv Kapoor by just a solitary stroke at 15 under. Anirban Lahiri in the meantime with a par putt on hole 16. When he's missed that, oh dear, remember he had a triple bogey on hole 10 and that made him slip off the pace. Dropped a shot on hole 11 as well, and now he's dropped another one on hole 16 after playing par on hole 15. So his putters let him down. Daniel in the meantime trying to go for that challenging birdie putt. Remember, he's at 14 under, 1 stroke behind the leader. Shiv is going for a birdie putt himself on hole 15. And he sinks that, goes to 16 under. He's now leading by 2 strokes and the pressure is off him and now solely on Daniel Chopra, who'll have to play catch up. That's the way it is. A 2-stroke lead, a cushion for him. Gaganjit in the meantime. Oh, and he's missed that par putt. Taps that in for a bogey. Slips to 9 under. Bit of an up and down day for him. But now Daniel Chopra with a par putt. Makes the par putt, stays at 14 under, 2 shots off the pace with only 3 holes left to play. After having led this championship for 2 rounds, he's seeing it slip away. Mukesh in the meantime, just under hitting that birdie putt. That 8 under, remember. Have a shot to make a par here, but Daniel Chopra now on the 17th hole. Let's catch up with him. This 3rd shot had a bogey on hole 16 and he's dropped to 13 under. Oh, and he's missed that as well. It was difficult. Pressure beginning to get to the golfer from Sweden. Shiv Kapoor in the meantime, with the pressure having eased off, another birdie putt lined up. And he sinks that. That's the sign of a golfer playing without too much pressure now. He's on the home stretch. Daniel in the meantime makes the birdie putt there, goes to 14 under, but he's still 3 strokes behind the leader. Mukesh in the meantime makes the par putt and finishes at 8 under, a round of 69 for him today. Played a 3 under for the day. That's not going to be good enough to catch up with Gaganjit. Shiv in the meantime, that 2nd shot on the final hole. The 18th, remember, is par 4, 425 yarder, and he's a fair distance from the pin. But a chance to make a birdie. And Shiv's just about not got his moorings right on this one. Yet he can afford a smile, because he knows he's got the championship well and truly under his belt. Gaganjit Bhullar in the meantime. He's missed that birdie putt on the final hole, and he's at 9 under. Daniel Chopra in the meantime, he's seen the championship slip away. He's got a birdie putt lined up. He misses that birdie putt, and will get a chance for par, and that's something that he makes. So makes the par putt, finishes off at 14 under, and after leading this championship over 2 rounds, the final round of 2 under letting him down. Gaganjit Bhullar in the meantime making a par putt, finishes at 9 under. He's played 1 over for the day, and that has seen his championship aspirations just disappear. But making the par putt there, Shiv Kapoor takes the championship. Well, he saved the best for last, because he's played a 7 under today, having played rounds of 68 and 66. He's today played a round of 65 to wrest the championship from Daniel Chopra, and this really is a proud moment for him. A quick look at the leaderboard and a confirmation with Shiv Kapoor taking the title by 3 strokes, while the birthday boy Daniel Chopra missing out on what would have been the ideal birthday gift. Gaganjit Bhullar finishing 3rd overall, and it was time to collect the winner's trophy of Shubhkamna Champions Golf, and it was none other than Shiv Kapoor who turned out to be the deserved winner.
It's been a long wait. It's been too long, so to speak. I've been really close a few times the last few years, and to be able to finish it off in the way I did, and the level of golf that was played out there is really, really special.